What's going on, guys? Just as a quick PSA, this video is going to be very long and it's just going to be me talking, so you guys are free to skip or just not watch the video. Thank you very much.
Right, let's sit down. As you can see, I am speaking to you from a very quiet M block, which is in my school. Back to school, I had 1 week off. That's actually why I didn't post anything, guys. The biggest thing for me, the problem that I was having, I don't want to say that it's what I'm about to say, because I don't think I'm at that point where this problem can even arise, but it's the only thing that I can think of. Well, maybe one more thing that I wouldn't say embarrassed to say, but I'd say it's a bit cowardly to say. But you know what? I'm gonna say the main one, and then the other one that's probably most likely it. I mean, I think it's a combination of both, but here goes. Maybe it's just a buzzword, but I'm saying it's going to be, I haven't posted because of burnout. I think it still applies to me because obviously I've never done anything like this before, and it is something really new to me, which I've just been dialing in, just doing the same thing every single day over and over and over. And that's exactly why I just stopped posting. When did I start? I started this year, like maybe February, if I can remember correctly. March maybe. Gosh, I don't know. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. What was it? April? Maybe I'm just going back way too far, which I shouldn't be, but either way, I've done it. Yeah, for a short period, but it's still a long enough time frame of just doing the same thing every single day that I have to just stop for a bit. And this week, well, I should say last week, was, I think, the perfect opportunity to, I don't want to say reflect, because I wasn't really reflecting, but either way, because it just gave me that time to, just gave me time off, and that's what I needed. 100% time off. See, the second thing was that I think I was just really tired of doing the same thing. I mean, it's just how it is. I was getting, maybe not bored, but it was just getting like, oh, I have to go home and then I have to edit. And that was just it. So I wanted a bit of time off so I can just do what I truly wanted. Because you know what? When I started, this was really fun. I was having fun editing. I was having fun training and recording things and talking. That's amazing. I feel amazing doing it. But the thing is, maybe it's just the consistency was bad. And of course, consistency is amazing. But when you're just doing the same routine and you're not changing a thing, that's when maybe it gets too much. Because obviously I'm doing the same routine every day anyway. But then adding more of the same thing. When I started recording, it was new. And I was learning. And I was doing different things. I was adding things to my videos. I was cutting things. I was trying to do different versions of videos where it wasn't just me, you know, going through the workout, stopping, talking to you guys. Sometimes I was, you know, at home talking to you guys about problems, about my past experiences, about stories, which was really fun. And then it was just me working out, going home, editing, doing the same exact formula. And I don't think that's fun for anyone. And I've seen you guys actually support me like so much. Like there's random people that I just don't know commenting on my videos. Like I never thought that would ever happen until, you know, a year down the line. But that's just insane to me. And I'm actually very thankful, because I know, like, it just gives me something to like look forward to, you know? I know that sounds really dumb and weird maybe, but I don't think it is at all. No, I think it's nice maybe to not expect, but to have hope that some people from, you know, wherever in the world are watching something that I'm producing, and they're commenting, and they're taking in something that I made. And that is something I never thought would ever happen. Like, dude, okay, it's warm. Let me just like turn the heating down a bit. Oh my gosh, why is it so warm? Yeah, dude, I feel like so scruffy right now. I don't know how good this is gonna look, because the camera's kind of further away. I'm not like sitting at a table doing this. I'm I mean, as you can see, I'm just literally out in the middle of the room. So, I mean, that's kind of fun though. It's like I'm free. And you know what? There's nobody here. There's like, I've seen like four or five people in school, and I'm like the only one in this room right now. And it's kind of awesome, you know? Like, I just get to have this for free. Oh my gosh. It's very fun. What was I talking about? Oh my gosh, I'm getting like so sidetracked. Dude, but I love talking. Oh my gosh, dude, like my hair is just, is it short? I mean, obviously it's short. What am I saying right now? Is it too short though? I don't know. I don't know. Felt like I needed to shorten it. This is the shortest I've like ever gotten it in my entire life, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know. I like it though. I like it when it's short. But I think I look better with it long. But then other people say it that I look better with it short. I don't know. You know what? It's 50-50. Whatever you think, it doesn't really matter. Sorry. No. That sounds really bad. I just don't think you should get caught up on the fact that some people have differing opinions, you know? There's always going to be people with differing opinions, and you're not going to be able to change them unless... Laura's coming. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to stop recording right now. Yeah, but you can't change different people's opinions unless they change them themselves. So let me cut in a second because Laura's coming in right now. Okay, well, we're back. We're at a lower level right now with a very fitting backdrop, if I do say so myself, for what I'm about to tell you next. I need to remember where I was even at before this. What was I talking about? Right, yeah, guys, thank you. thank you, guys. Like all the random people, like most the bulk of people that follow me are people that I know. And then there's just a handful of you guys that are just, you know, you follow me and you comment, which is awesome. And I mean, you don't even have to subscribe to me. Just watch my videos. I mean, I do that. There's a bunch of just random accounts that come up on my For You page on YouTube that have like 100 views. And it's fun to watch because I don't know them. They're raw. It's authentic. There's nothing to it. It's people recording and posting just because it's fun. They like it. They want to do it. That's exactly what it should be. And that's amazing. Now, I was going to talk about my exams, but not only do I just not like talking about it, I don't care. That's all there is to talk about it. And I don't think you guys want to know. You don't care. It's exams. Who wants to know about exams? Nobody. No. So to get to why that's a very fitting backdrop, I want to show you this. Well, actually, I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to talk a bit about it. This is my journal. Now, I got it, I'd say, the end of last year, I think, 2025. Can't remember exactly when. I genuinely have no idea. Oh, wow. August? Right, so I got it at the end of August last year. And I mean, I've written in it maybe a handful of times. Look, I have this awful habit where I just overshare everything in a bad way. Not that I talk too much, but I talk about things that I'm not really in with, you know? Like, it's like starting to run, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm telling everyone that I'm starting running, and then after a week, I don't run. I ran maybe 3 times that week for maybe a kilometer at a time, and then I stopped. But I'm telling everyone that, oh, I'm a runner now. That's the problem. I buy these things and I do these things and I tell people that I do these things, and then I stop doing them because I can't bring myself to do it because I'm a procrastinator. And I want the dopamine rush. And you know what? Sometimes I come back to these things and they are really, really fun. They are. But I can't get myself to do them when I really need to. Like, I would love to go home and just journal. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And that's amazing for you. That's good for you to do. But I can't bring myself to do it because I just want to go home and then I want to melt and I just want to watch Netflix because I want the short dopamine. And I think I wouldn't say that's what it is with a lot of people, but it goes to a certain extent with a lot of people. I feel like the majority of people, if they do take up something new, they do it for definitely longer than me. I just give up things way too quickly, especially if I'm not good at them. Dude, I bought a guitar, used it, again, a handful of times, just started learning, going okay. Like I was actually surprised. Oh my gosh, this actually sounds like a beat to a song. And then a few days later, I haven't touched it. That's the problem. But what can you do? I need to get into that mindset of not wanting that dopamine. I just need to. It's the phone. It's the phone. It's always a screen, isn't it? Oh, I just want to watch videos and do nothing. At least I'm recording. I mean, I stopped. Oh my gosh, no. Look, guys, I don't want to stop recording. I honestly don't. I think this is very, very fun. And with this, I love writing. I love talking basically to myself. Actually, I love talking to people. You know what? Random people that I've never met, strangers. I love talking about things to people. It is the most fun thing ever. I love learning things about people. That is so fun. Do you not understand? Someone who you have never met on the completely other side of the world, they can have similar interests as you, or completely different ones. But you never know if you never talk to them. And that is the beauty of talking to people. You get to learn things. That is one of the most funnest things I could ever imagine. Now, the thing is, I'm so utterly introverted, or at least I was. If you spoke to maybe 2021 Dov, or even 2024 Dov, compared to now, completely different person. I would have been completely so shy. I wouldn't be able to speak to anyone. But now it's so much more fun to come out of that and actually speak to people. I remember when I was younger, I used to go up on Omi TV actually. Oh my gosh, Omi TV. That's what it is now. On Omegle back then. Because I just wanted to meet new people. But I was so scared. I wouldn't turn on my camera. I would just sit there. Like skipping through people and just not talking because I was scared. And I was a kid. Like nobody wanted to speak to a little kid. But it was just that excitement of having someone else from somewhere across the country that was there at the same time as me. And we were both connected and we could speak to each other. That's the fun part of it. We can talk, but we didn't, sadly. Because, I didn't talk. Because I was a little kid and I was scared and I was shy. But what can you do? Now again, getting back to what I was talking about, because I just went off on a random rant. Yeah, I love writing. Now you may think, you know what, even I would have thought that because I like writing, I would like school and writing in school. But absolutely not. I despise it more than anything else. Like genuinely, it's the most awful thing I could think of. But you know what, when I was in primary school, when I was 9, 10, 11, I loved writing. English was my favorite subject because what we did was we got prompt and we wrote stories. We got prompt of write about a castle, write about a princess, write about something scary. You have to use these words, use eerie, use awesomeness, use whatever. We got these prompts and we had to make a story. And I couldn't think of anything more fun than that at the time, of course. But I was then, catapulted into life. Yeah, what am I saying right now? No, that was amazingly fun. And once I got into high school, and we had to write for grades. We had to look at Shakespeare and these random books and write about what they mean. Like, see, that's where it got ruined for me. But I still have that thing in the back of my brain where I think, geez, writing is fun. And this just proves it. Because I'm not writing for anybody, I'm writing for myself. And nobody's gonna see it. And that's where I can write whatever I want. I don't have to write for anybody, for grades, for this certain thing that I'm reading up in school. I'm writing for myself. And that's what it should be about. Now again, journaling, this thing right here, I actually got it from a TikTok idea. And I thought, wow, that sounds very, very fun. As with a lot of things that I do and I get and I buy and then I don't use them for years. But hopefully I can stay with it, because I think this might be one of the best things a person can do. Because it's not for anybody else, it's for themselves. And of course, as with other things like guitar, that's probably for themselves. But this is completely private. It's in your head. That's what it is. It's everything that you think of that you can just spread out on a page. That's exactly what I do. And every time, I've only done it a couple of times, but every time I do it, it wires me differently. Maybe a fraction difference, but it's that fraction difference that matters, because it just unlocks something that maybe I don't want to be unlocked, or I'm not thinking about it being unlocked, but it does. It gets unlocked, and I think it makes it easier to open up to yourself more, which makes it easier to open up to other people. Because if you're talking with yourself, if you're writing down your thoughts, you're not keeping them up there, pushed to the back of your brain and making it, and making yourself shy and not want to talk. You're pushing them through and out onto the page through words. And that makes it easier to talk because it clears up your mind. And it makes it easier to put new things in. And that's how it should be. That's the thing. See, I only opened this journal yesterday night. And it was something that I haven't done for months. And yet, I had the same fun. I had as much fun reading what I wrote previously as I did writing. And this isn't just to, write down your thoughts and forget. It's to reminisce. It's to look back on what you did previously, and what you wrote, and what you felt like, and what you did. And it's a testament of what you can do, what you're capable of. And that's a very, very powerful thing. And Dan Bauer is actually coming, so. Was that Bird? Oh, it is Bird. You know what? I would cut, but there's nothing that's going to happen. Hey guys, look at him. 3, 2, 1. Opening the door now is Bird. Come here, come on. Say hi. Hey, don't swear. Here's Bird.
Yep. Physics exam went well.
Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, I was saying something and now I forgot. Dan Bird is going to be in the room, but you know what? That's not going to stop me. Because I picked this up yesterday. Instead of doom scrolling on my phone, I was so encapsulated with my phone, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. And that's why I had to put it down and I had to pick up something like this. And it was amazing. At first, I couldn't think of anything to say. Nothing at all. That's why you just sit there and you think. You think for a good 10 minutes without your phone, without any screen, without any light. And it opens you up. And it makes it easier to spread your mind. Now that's what I did. And before I start to write, I wanted to look through what I had written previously. But then I thought, no. I don't want the past to define the present. I want to write what I'm thinking about in this exact moment without any other outside factors. And that's what you have to do. You can't bring in other things. You have to think as the present lives. And hey, I'm not a philosopher. But this is life. And you have to live it your own way. Now, when I started writing, it didn't come easy. It didn't come fast. But it came in volume. Maybe that's different for everybody. But for me, there were so many different ideas floating around my head. And what could I do? Could I put them all on the same page? No, I couldn't. I had to think. I had to think of what I really, really wanted to get out of my brain and into the pages. And for somebody like me, that's not an easy thing to do. So what do you have to do? Experiment. Think about what you really want out. That's what you put in here. Now, hopefully, I keep up with this because it brings me to places that I haven't been. Maybe not been in a long time. Maybe not been ever. But that's what every person should strive towards. Don't be comfortable. Be in places that you don't go to often. That's what builds you. Your character, your confidence. That's what life is. And to the middle of writing, I couldn't help but tear up, thinking about how much I enjoyed this. After not doing it for so long, I was back and I couldn't understand why I hadn't done it before. Of course, I knew why, because I was so addicted to my phone, my computer, screens, dopamine. But I couldn't understand why I hadn't stopped that addiction sooner to start doing something real. Hopefully, as you do, to whatever it is that is a metaphor for this, of course you can do something like this. Journaling, amazing. But what you want to pick, maybe instead of this, that doesn't include screens. You have to stick to it. It's always going to be there. If you don't do it, then you'll let it go. It's not up to it, it's up to you. Now, as a testament to that, I made myself a promise. I wrote here that I have to write yesterday, today. Now, I wrote yesterday, write here tomorrow. Don't forget. That's exactly what I'm going to do now. You have to keep yourself accountable, or else nothing will happen. Yeah, well, that was an awesome journaling session. Very off-brand for me because obviously I do everything at home. Not at school. I didn't really want to do it at school, but I mean, I had 4 frees. I mean, I had three frees, and then I have one lesson and then I get to go home a bit early because I don't have a lesson last. I could have come here like right after lunch, but I just stayed in school. I mean, I don't know. It was nice. It was quiet for a bit, so I don't really mind. But I'm just taking a walk right now to lunch out on this awesome freaking huge field right now. Yeah, trying to get my steps in, guys, because gosh, I've been eating way too much. Definitely not moving enough in this last week that I've been off. Which, yeah, I need to get back on track. So yeah, we're gonna walk around a bit, go back, do one lesson, which is history, because I have a history test tomorrow. Holy smokes. Oh, that's gonna really kill me. But anyway, we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna go to the gym. Pretty sure I'll put a, yeah, I'll show you guys what I did at the gym right here. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did. I did push day today. Awesome, very fun. And then go home. Post-workout dog walk, of course. I think I have more to say, though, so I'll say whatever I need to, and then we'll be done. But yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second. Oh, this is only for proof, because I really need to end this, because it's like raining, and it's very windy and cold, so this is only proof. Post-workout dog walk. I'll see you guys inside. Holy smokes. And we're back. So we're at home. Gosh, it started to rain when I was outside walking my dog, but that was not it. Yeah, I mean, as you guys saw, I had my push workout today. Today really was a great day. I had nothing to complain about. Tomorrow, that's where it gets pretty bad, because obviously I have my exam and 5 lessons. So we'll see how good I feel tomorrow, but you know what? I'm still glad I get to experience it, you know? Because soon, dude, school's going to be over. And what will I do then? No idea. Absolutely no idea. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's kind of scary. Oh, yeah. I have this freaking bowl of watermelon. I mixed some stevia and cinnamon. Oh my gosh, dude. Absolutely, like, phenomenal. This is delicious. I think this is like 200-300 calories. Like, this whole freaking bowl. I mean, I ate half of it, but yeah. Like, dude, that's fantastic. Amazing. I'm in a calorie deficito. Fantasmic. Yep. Just want to get comfortable. But what I really wanted to say was my content, if you can call it content, it's just me recording videos. But what I put out, I don't think I want it to stay what I've been doing the past month or two, or however long I've been doing it, because it's just been that. There's nothing new. There's nothing going on past it. It's just me recording in the gym, done. And I mean, look, again, I've said this previously, but I've made this YouTube account and basically my TikTok and kind of Instagram account purely for gym. Done. That's it. Like, me posing, me, doing workouts. That's it. There's nothing else to it. But is that really what I want? Of course, yeah, that's like, I think my maybe favorite hobby ever. Like, I know for a fact I'm going to be doing this. I mean, not this, but I'm going to be exercising. I'm going to be working out for the foreseeable future. Maybe not my whole life, but definitely at least half of it. At least half of it. And I don't know, if I will hop on any drogas, any Psalms, Peps. I really want to stay natural. That's what I want to do. I don't want to hop on anything ever. But when I'm 35, maybe a bit of test won't hurt. But we'll see when we get there. But basically, it's difficult because I did make this account just for it. But do I really want one certain aspect of my life to be this whole channel? I don't think so. I think I want it to encapsulate me, not just one part of me, but me as a whole. And, you know, just posting videos of me going to the gym, yeah, maybe some people enjoy that. I don't think you guys do, honestly, because it's just the same thing. I don't really have anything new to talk about. The only thing that's new is, you know, maybe I have a story once in a while, or I talk about the weather, or I talk about exams, and that's all it is. There's nothing new. There's nothing fun about that to you guys. Working out is not something that should just be recorded all the time. It's like that. I think you should go to the gym, do your workout, and you're finished. What I think should be recorded, or at least captured, is your mind and what you think. And I think you should be allowed to say those things. And that's exactly what I want to do. Because I like speaking. It's interesting because I'm an introvert. Or maybe I'm breaking out that shell. But whatever. It doesn't matter, right? I'm freaking hungry. Let me eat these. Cinnamon. Best thing on planet Earth. Like, genuinely. Thank you, Francis Drake. I think he brought cinnamon. He brought some spices. I don't know. Alright, if I don't stop, I'm going to eat this whole thing. So I'm just going to put it away for a bit while I talk. Playing some Roblox. I don't know if you guys can even see. I don't know if the camera is panning over, but... Dude, slime RNG. I'm just sitting here. I'm sitting here AFK grinding, bro. It's pretty fun. I mean, I'm not really doing anything. I'm not even doing anything, bro. I'm just waiting and these freaking slimes are rolling. They just look. But it's still fun. So, you know, I don't know. Wait. How did I get the... It's my backpack, right? I just want to live. Come on, give me a jackpot. Give me a jackpot. Of course, I'm going to get like literally the worst one. Literally the worst one. Oh, life is not good, bruh. But yeah, anyway, what was I even talking about? Yeah, no, I find this much more fun than just recording in the gym. So yeah, I mean, look, I don't know if it's burnout, as I've talked about previously, or just can't be bothered. But just pumping out the same thing day in, day out, not fun. No. At the start it was fun, now not so much. This is what I enjoy more. And I think it's helpful as well. If you guys follow Higher Up Wellness on TikTok, I think he preaches basically the exact same thing, where you just go on and you talk to the camera, and it's supposed to build, I mean, it's going to build your speaking skills, your confidence, but it is, I wouldn't say therapeutic, but it is definitely calming, and it helps you get your thoughts out, I guess. And there's really nothing bad that can come from it. Like, I don't care what people think of me for doing this, because it's what I want to do. It's what I like to do. So why would I care what you guys, you know, think? In the nicest way possible. Especially those watching this video. Because people, you know, you can take my advice. It's not even advice, it's just me talking, but you can take what I'm saying and apply it to a lot of people, and it's still, they'd look down. I mean, maybe not look down, but they wouldn't just feel neutral. They'd feel some sort of negative inkling towards it, which is interesting, but it's human nature, right? Things that people don't do are going to be more foreign. They're going to be more negative towards it because they don't do it. They don't know what it is, how it's good for them, etc. I'm not going to keep going, but you get what I mean. So from moving forward, I think, I mean, it's still a gym channel, kind of, but it's more so just me and what I want to do. And the content is going to be as regular and standardized. It's not going to be one video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, it's 100% not going to be that, but it's going to be more sporadic, more randomized. Because basically, I don't want to say I waste my time every single day after I, you know, record by just spending my night editing and nothing else, but you get what I mean. You know, I go home, I go to edit, I try to find songs, try to find copyright-free songs, but they're all awful. Yeah, so I kind of have I kind of want more free time, I guess. I mean, free time is just me watching YouTube. I play Roblox clearly, but you know, I think it's at least better than doing the same thing every day that you don't enjoy as much anymore. Yeah, I think so. So I mean, that's me basically done. I think this has been longest like video ever, but I just want to get everything out. If you guys stuck around to the end, thank you. If you guys skipped to maybe this part, thanks for clicking on the video at least. Yeah. If you guys have any ideas of what you even want to see, I don't know how many people are even going to see this video. Probably not that many. My highest viewed video is like 80 views. But you know what? That's good enough. That's awesome. So if you guys wouldn't mind commenting, that'd be awesome. If not, please leave a like, subscribe, share. And thank you guys for indulging in my content. PSA, awesome. Love life. Jesus is the way. He's the way, the truth, and life. As he says, Isaiah 6:8, then I heard the voice of the Lord, and he said, whom shall I send? And I said, here am I. Send me. Davidas, over and out. Thank you everybody so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.